Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Ant. I'm in the garage where it's nice and warm and toasty. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, I got to have this. It's my Bud Light. Get me nice and warm and everything. Gotta have this to keep it cold. But I'm gonna video a couple of things I'm gonna do. Basically gonna loosen up a lot of boats. I sprayed them down last week, and all my stuff that haven't came in, I gotta get a sip of this, y'all. Whew, thank you, Bud Light. Anyway, my tie rods came in. I don't think my bushes came in for the sway bar. And let's see, something else came in, some more bushes that I had got. I think the inner tie rod came in, but the outer hadn't came in, so I'm still waiting on a lot of stuff. So basically I'm gonna give y'all a short video on the loosen up some of this stuff, and if I can, try to put something on, but I don't think so because I'm missing the tool to take the inner tie rod out, and I might do it with a wrench, but we'll see after we take the boot and stuff off. So I'm gonna try to cover this real quick, film as much as I can. I probably have more coming next week because I have a lot of stuff coming in next week. It's supposed to be in this week, but I guess mail's behind. So other than that, we're gonna get this video started, put that aside and do a little work. Okay, I got a light that I like that I got under here where I can see a whole lot better. But basically, as you can see right there on them boats right there, I got to loosen them up. I did loosen them up and sprayed them a little bit. And got to loosen that one up, and then let me see, right there I got to take that boot off. And it's got what you call it, like a clip right there, so I can zoom in a little more. That clip got to come out, and that one. You can reuse this one right here, but you cannot reuse this one. I've seen some people put tie straps on it. I don't like tie straps. So basically I'm gonna try to find what you call it, when you put a hose on, a hose clamp. I'm gonna see if I can find a hose clamp to fit that one right there. And basically right here, I kind of loosen up the bolts on my outer tie rods. Took the pin out right there and loosen them up. Also loosen up the bushings, the bolts right there for the bushings, for that. And that's basically it. But I don't think I got a wrench big enough to get that off right there when I take it out. So I think that's why I'm gonna have to stop the video, you know, basically, and wait till the tool come in. And like I said, some of the stuff I got, some of it I don't. So that's basically what I'm in for right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this out, and because it's kind of hard to hold the camera and do the video too. So I'll get back with y'all when I take this loose. Okay, as you can see, you have to take the brake caliper off, and you want to hang that. I made me some little hangers, and then you want to spray that little rubber line right there, because if you pull on, you don't want to, like, which is your brake line. So if you spray it with some WD-40 or something, it'll come out a lot easier. See, as you can see, I took that loose. And also there's a bolt right here holding this to take this loose. So now what I'm gonna do is take this bolt loose right here, and that bolt right there, and put a jack under here and lower it, and that's gonna lower my springs down. Okay, there's not gonna be that much pressure on my springs because I changed the springs. I put lowering springs. So, but when I first did it with the old ones, there was a lot of pressure behind that one. So anyway, so you take them loose, And I end up getting this whole piece right here, as I can point right there, that goes in there. Let's see if I can get a lot closer with the camera. Hold on. Right in there. Well, I gotta take them bolts out. And then on this side, which the brake caliper is kind of covering up, right in there. There's a bolt in there. And this will let this whole piece come off when I take you know, the joint loose here. Take all this loose and basically I let that drop. So I'm replacing both of them sides too, because it's got bushing inside there, and I don't know if mine's is wore out. I'm just changing everything while I'm doing it. So anyway, when I get this down, I'll get back to y'all later. Okay, as you can see, I knocked the outer tie-in rod out. I had to bang right here. They said spray it down with WD-40. That's the best way to do. And keep hitting, you know, right in here, over here, and then eventually drop out. Now, it wasn't easy. I had to keep spraying it with WD-40, keep hitting it. But as you can see, it did come out. Now, very important thing. On this right here, on your outer tie rod, make sure you count the turns when you take it off. So when you put your new one on, you can have an idea about where to put it back at, because if not, your alignment would be off real bad. So the best thing to do, count all your turns. Okay, I'll get back with y'all after I get the rest of this. All this right here broke loose. All this right here. So, alright, but just wanted to give y'all some advice and good information. Like I said, make sure whatever you do, when you turn in this right here, you're counting them turns. And write it down. Please write it down. And also, very important thing, your bolts and stuff that you take off, get you a little box like me and put them in. And kind of, if you can kind of like put some of the bolts back on where they, you know, what you take off, like these bolts right here, when I take them off, I'll put them right back on, back in the thread, so I kind of have an idea where they go. You know, that's a good tip for you. All right, peace. Okay, as y'all can see here, I got the boot off. And if your inner tie rod moves this freely, like mine, basically, look at this. That means your inner tie rod is gone. So you might as well replace it. And if you're gonna do one, you might as well do the other one. Now, if I had a wrench, and I might have one big enough, I actually could take that off. But I bought this tool to take it off, which wasn't bad. It goes around that part right there, and you just turn it. Well, I bought the tool, so I want to use the tool. So another thing too, when you get ready to put it, and I mentioned it when I get ready to put them back on these boots, this, you got to make sure this is back in this rod right here. It goes in there, and that's how it fit in there. The ones that I had, clips, I actually can reuse my clips. I'm gonna see. A lot of them you can't reuse them, but if I can, I'll just, like I said, I get a hose clamp and put around it. Cause I don't trust a tie, what they call a tie strap thing, because they bad for you breaking loose or, you know, during the weather or whatever. So other than that, we got to get the rest of this loose, and we'll get back with you. Okay, as y'all can see, I done got that piece off. I had a time, but I got it off. And it's got seals in it and rubber bushings, and I don't know if they're any good or not, but I'm gonna replace them all anyway while I'm into it. So replace the whole piece. Like I said, I had a bolt somebody put in before I had it. I put it in backwards, and I had a time trying to get that bolt out because I had loosened up another bolt, and it was a mess. So basically, it's tore apart till I get the rest of the pieces. And I'm going to work on the other side. I'm going to clean some of this up back here, like it's grease. Some of this back here. Some of that over there. I'm going to clean all that up, do the best I can, make it look a whole lot better. Also, I do got the bushings for this right here, so I might just go ahead and try to put that in. Like it's something simple, take the bolts off, one right there and one right there. Then on the other side, so it look like something simple. So I might do that today. Okay, y'all can see that I got this loose and got the bushings loose, and you need to clean inside there. I had little rubber pieces that fell down. We'll try to do some more cleaning in there and then put some grease in there to make the rubber bushings go in there a lot easier, they say. Now, where I'm having problems at, I think I'm gonna have to take that steering linkage off of this one right here. And I really don't want to do that, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, unless I can push it out enough to get behind there and put the bushing in. So we'll see what happens with that. Basically, I'm tearing this down and hope I can get it back together. All right, later. Okay, basically, I kind of gave y'all some stuff what I done today. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's been a long day. It's taking a lot of stuff loose, but hey, we got a lot of it done. Like I said, we put the bushings in on the front of the rack pinion. So we put the bolts in front of the rack pinion. And the bushings. Had a time trying to get that. Next week when I come back, I'm gonna put the inner tie rod and the outer tie rod in with the bushings and everything. And this piece right here that I took off, the whole bottom piece, I got that in. I just didn't want to mess with it today. So that'll be my next episode. I'll try to get a lot of it done. Because I also got some stuff that I'm doing on the inside that I got to do that done came in, but I'm not doing it until I get this finished so I can get the front end lined up. So there's a lot of work due under here and a lot of work due inside. The base is dirty too. It needs a good cleaning. So, but we ain't gonna worry about that. First, we're gonna take one thing at a time. Let's basically get this front with all the bushes and stuff, get that straightened out, and that's basically gonna be it. But other than that, I guess we'll see y'all next week. We'll try to do the best we can in filming. And oh, I forgot one more thing. Y'all know, Bud Light has kept me going all night. And also, I got Grey Goose over there. So I've been sipping on that, and it's been great. And that's how I get my work done. Get motivated. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. Till next time, this your boy Ant. Peace out.